Yes, the iPad 3 is finally here. Apple just announced it about 10 minutes ago, and it is absolutely fantastic. Now, our prayers had been answered. The thing we were waiting and praying for iPad 2 to have it, and unfortunately it didn't, is Retina display, right? But the iPad 3 finally got it. So I am happy about that. And it has a resolution of 2048 by 1536. That is 3.1 million pixels in total. And that is 264 pixels per inch. That is a lot. I promise you that is a lot. Um, Now the next thing is iPad 3 got Apple's all new A5X quad-core graphics chip, which will take for sure the advantage of that Retina display and will be able for sure to provide you with graphics where you need it the most, like for example gaming. Next thing is I'm gonna shift over to camera. iPad 3 did got an update to its camera. It is a 5 megapixel camera, which isn't even as much as, for example, iPhone 4 got, which I believe that was 8 megapixels, but it's still an improvement over second generation iPad. It has, I don't even going to pretend that I know what that is, and that is, where is it? Hybrid LR filter, which again, I'm not gonna even pretend that I know what that is, but I'm sure you guys are smart and I'm sure that for sure you all or some of you know what that is. So leave a comment down below. Please explain to us what that is. Help us out. It also has backside illumination, 5 element lens, which will be able to provide lots of lighting into your picture, and which really to dumb it down means that bright pictures gonna look brighter and better, and if you are shooting pictures or videos when it's darker, then it's still gonna look better. The next thing is Apple's designed ISP. And the next thing, I do know what it is. I do know what it is pretty good. Uh, and it is pretty important. 1080p HD video recording. So it is pretty important for iPad because camera isn't as good, but with that you'll get some nice video out of the iPad. Video stabilization, temporary noise reduction, autofocus and white balance, of course. We were expecting that face deduction, and that's all for camera. And I'm actually going to show you some of the pictures, and you might notice that the camera is a bit bigger on the iPad 3. Internet. Apple got the 4G into the iPad 3, and that is LTE, which Apple called the next generation of wireless. And I guess they are right about that. Uh, Carriers you can choose it are where is it? Okay, right here. It supports Thales, Rogers, Bell, and of course Verizon and AT&T. Now, Apple got all these new things into the iPad, like A5X quad-core chip, 4G internet, and the biggest thing of them all is Retina display. So you would expect the battery life to go down, but Apple fiddled with the battery somehow, made it better, and it's not able to provide you with more battery life necessarily, but it will give you the same 10 hours as the previous generation got. And it's really good also because in 4G you actually get 9 hours of battery life, just an hour less, so that's really good numbers for the iPad. Now the pricing, I and a lot of other YouTubers, we were surprised, uh, nicely surprised, we're glad, but surprised that Apple was able to do this. And what I'm talking about is the pricings are the same for the iPad 3 as they were for iPad 2, and that is 16 gigabyte, 499 or I'm sorry, 16 gigabyte for 99, 32 gigabyte 599, 62 gigabyte 699, and the 4G slash 3G model is just again $130 more, which is, for example, 16 gigabytes would cost you $630. So that's pretty much it. Now, when does it comes out? Well, Apple told us that it will come out to a limited number of countries, such as U.S. For sure, or of course I should say Canada, France, Britain, on March 16th. And on March 23rd is the international release date, as Apple calls it, that will bring twice as many countries. So this is it for the iPad. I'm gonna show you right now some of the pictures of Retina display, just also front of the iPad that you can choose between white and black colors still. Back of the iPad, which again you might notice the camera is a bit bigger. It is thinner. I think it's thinner. I'm not sure yet. I might have missed that, or maybe they just didn't talk about that, which doesn't seem likely. But I think it is kind of thinner a bit, so watch out for that. And go to my channel, subscribe. I will have at least two more videos coming out today, actually, just recapping the keynote in general. Also, Apple TV. They showed us new Apple TV. So stay tuned for that. Like this video, give it thumbs up if you do. If you don't, please write in the comment section down below what you don't like about it, so I can improve for next time. Put some questions there as well. I'm sure somebody will answer them. And if you do know the answers to some of those questions, please help us out and write those answers. And yeah, I'll catch you guys later.